Hello, my name is Wen, and this is my wife Cecilia.
Hey guys, I'm Cecilia.
I remember very clearly that our first meeting together, it was very casual, but at the same time, we learned a lot in that first meeting. And I think Spencer was just very straightforward with us, very direct with what he thinks is the best for us, and then tells us like what he thinks is not suitable for us. So I think transparency, um, very knowledgeable about the housing market in the Bay Area were two biggest characteristics that we saw in Spencer and Carla.
Especially during the first couple weeks where like Spencer and Carla took us on the house tour. They asked us a lot of really good questions to not only for them to get more familiar with what we're asking for, but also help ourselves to understand what we're actually looking for. So we didn't even know that we care about whether house is lying on a flat ground or a hilly area that much before going on house tour with Spencer and Carla. So
I think most importantly was for like the final offer that we had for this house. So that week we were actually traveling out of town in Seattle, and our work week was very busy that week. But in the process, Spencer and Carla did have a lot of communication with us about this house that we were planning to place the offer that week, and definitely they went beyond like our expectation with negotiating with the seller agents.
in the first meeting we had with them, they showed statistic charts of by month, like what's the average price sold and how many houses sold in each different area. And then that already gave us a really good view of the housing market that get us in a good place to get started with the house hunting journey. We really appreciate all of his recommendation, and we truly trust his recommendation on housing prices to for putting an offer.
Yeah, Spencer and Carla were very responsive to our text message, email, and I think from the start, I think in our first meeting, Carla set up a group chat for all of us, and they made they definitely put in an effort to update us not just on upcoming house tours, but also details on the disclosures, when's the offer deadline, and then as the offer deadline approach, they also stay close in touch with the seller agents. If they hear anything from the seller agent, they got back to us with the details right away.
Yeah, so we definitely experienced that by ourselves as well. Like Len shared earlier, for how we're winning this offer. Like we definitely, to be honest, in the first place, we didn't even dream of being able to get the offer or to win the offer for this one, since this is a new construction, and we know the competition has always been really tough for new constructions. In order for us to win the offer, so we really didn't expect that we would be able to get this house with the price that we offer. So it was truly a surprise for us. And we truly experienced this, the magic of his negotiation skills with this, this house hunting journey.
Carla and Spencer have very balanced dynamic in terms like every time we go house hunting, they know like a broad perspective of what people like in their houses. And for me and Cecilia, we also have different things that we want in a house. And because of how, because of their dynamic, they were able to understand our needs differently. And then we're able to talk through about what the things that we like and dislike in each of the house. It was definitely not our expectations to get Spencer and Carla to be in this journey with us in the house hunting process.
They know a lot about the behind the scenes stories, like for how each new construction is being built from ground up. And then so like we definitely trusted them in this. Like Spencer mentioned, like this is like when he first checked out the place, and he mentioned like all of the materials are pretty decent and solid quality. And when we checked out by ourselves, and we definitely noticed a difference in material quality. And so all of those informations are super helpful for us to get started on a new construction like this.
Aside from purchasing the house, they were also helping us to on like different contractors that we can work with, like for our handyman, our cleaner, our gardener, all of that details. Spencer were able to help us to find, and we do trust his recommendation because he has been in this industry for many years, and he's also owning properties where he's renting. So we feel like we trust his recommendation, and actually we are in the process of contacting them to come over and to take care of some of the stuff here.
The whole journey went or like smooth in general. Like I really enjoyed the communication being so smooth with them, and then like I was able to get a lot of knowledge and throughout this journey as well. And then when I told my friends like how great they are with their negotiation skills, and most of my friends who asked already, we learned a lot throughout the journey with them. And then so to be honest, like I think it took us. I just feel so lucky to be able to meet and work with Spencer and Carla, and they definitely make a difference in getting a house hunting down so fast for us. And then and then most importantly, like we shared already, working with them feels like working with friends, and so like that part feels really good throughout the journey as well.